Wow, of all the people I never thought I'd ever wind up defending for anything, Brianna Wu. Seriously? My gosh. Let's see, where does this all start? She brought herself into Gamergate when she wasn't even part of it. She just sort of threw herself in there, attempting to out-meme 8chan and 4chan users for whatever reason. She thought that was a good idea. Then, of course, became the perpetual professional victim that she is, going how everything, people are attacking me, never mind she's the one instigating everything. And today, she's essentially getting a MeToo accusation, and the sad part is, it is weak sauce. Like, seriously. If you're gonna... Really? Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's get into this real quick. J Miserables, or whatever her name is on Twitter. It is a her, right? Anyway, it's hard to tell these days with everybody doing this whole gender fluid thing. But anyway, she tweets out, Twitter user Brianna Wu followed me for several years and never interacted with me, except to like lewd selfies of me or tweets I wrote about my sex life, and when I politely DM'd her to let her know that this made me feel uncomfortable, made me feel a little uncomfortable, and surveyed, she gaslighted me. She told me that she followed me because I was an interesting person, and that she was liking my post to empower me in my gender and sexual identity, but then dismissively told me she didn't talk to me because I didn't write about anything she cared about. I've written about many things Brianna Wu writes about, including the harassment of women in male-dominated fields. Although we never get to things like sewage and construction, of course, but whatever. But she erased my work so she could tell me I had no right to feel uncomfortable about her voyeurism. I actually don't have a problem with people following me just because they think I'm attractive or because they want to hear me talk about sex. But A, most of those people pay me, and B, those people don't claim they're empowering me by following me. I'm just going to go ahead and say this, go out on a limb real quick. First off, why is Brianna Wu so different from all the other people that follow you? You've got like over 10,000 people following you. I don't remember the exact number, I just know it was high. And you have, of course, links to like your PayPal and your wish list on Amazon on your profile thingy and other stuff. So these people, a lot of the people who follow you, of course, pay you in donations or gifting you things. But Brianna, on the other hand, if she doesn't, suddenly there's an issue. Meanwhile, you don't know how many of those people following you are actually giving you money. Some of them might be, maybe not a whole lot of them. Maybe there is a lot of them. I don't know. I hadn't really looked at... I can't see what you see. But, it almost sounds like to me that somebody wants something? I mean, after all, Brianna has also recently decided to throw her hat in the ring of politics as well. That would make her different than most of her followers. I would assume somebody wants a little something because Brianna may be going places. So let's accuse her of something so she done pays up to make me shut up kind of deal. But let's continue. How do you have the gall to pretend you're doing me a favor by making me feel uncomfortable and violated over a period of years, and then tell me that's it because none of my other work actually matters? How do you have the gall to do that and run for office as a feminist? Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, that's everything right there. She's running for office as a feminist. Somebody wants a piece of that damn pie. That's all it is. Out of the thousands of followers she has, I don't see her complaining about them liking her lewds. So what? Brianna likes your lewds. Whoop-de damn freaking do. Go cry me a river over there in the corner and QQ yourself to sleep for all I care. There are plenty of people who like your stuff. And they're probably not paying you one damn cent to like it. You're on a public forum, posting lewds and things about sex and your sex life and other stuff. You're doing it for one thing and one thing only. Attention. That is all anybody uses social media for. Seriously, when it comes to somebody complaining that, oh my gosh, so-and-so is liking my pictures on Facebook, maybe you shouldn't publicly post your pictures on Facebook, you dimwit. I mean, seriously. You're putting things up into the public space. People you don't know are going to see it. As a result, they're going to like it, they're going to comment on it, they're going to give you your 2 cents whether you want it or not. You have no right at that point to complain about people doing that. And this, I guarantee, all goes back to money. She wants a piece of that pie. Otherwise, she probably wouldn't have even added that in there. She is well aware that Brianna is running for office as a feminist. And now she's MeTooing Brianna in like the softest way possible to try and get something out of her. Okay, let's continue. It will take me a while to find all the posts I've made on a locked account over the years about how uncomfortable she made me. But here's the DMs I sent her after years of her making me feel creeped out. And her response. And then there's, of course, a DM of her saying, hey, you've been following me for years, but you never talked to me. And then essentially everything transpires. Brianna goes, yeah, I like what you post, but I don't really care for you that much, kind of deal. And she's just like, how dare you? Oh my gosh. Why would you not make a dialogue with me? Because we talk about the same things, and you're now running for office, and I could definitely use that boost. Yeah, seriously. So, then she continues, hi, so here are all the receipts. These are the tweets from my locked account dating back to when I first noticed that Brianna Wu was faving my selfies and sex tweets and nothing else, and conversations I had with friends about my feelings at the time. Incident 1. Brianna Wu followed me, and almost everything of mine that she favored is sex related. No, that's pretty creepy, says whoever the smiley face is. Jade responds, I can't tell if she has a weird crush on this, or if this is some kind of like surveillance or what. Other, I guess, same person responding. Either way, definitely creepy. I'm surprised she hasn't blocked me. She's pretty notoriously anti-sex work, and I'm outspoken in my support. Incident 2. And it's cut off, so I don't really go into it. But anyway, seriously, oh gosh, give it a break. I mean, there's like 1,000 things that I could rail on about Brianna Wu and how horrible of a person she is. Like, probably 1,001 different things I could go drudge up from somewhere and look up because I don't remember the exact things anymore because it's been so long. I mean, that was like 4 years ago. And of course some things are recent, but still. But you're upset because somebody followed you. And they haven't made some kind of open dialogue with you. And you think it's creepy? And you think it's creepy because it's this one person. It's almost as if, A, you want something from her. Like, I don't know, money, a push into the political space. I don't know, because she's now joining the political political sphere, and probably won't win, apparently. I was doing some looking at her opponent. I can't remember their name now. But apparently, I think they're probably going to beat her out. But anyway, that's a completely different thing for a different topic altogether. But, or maybe this is sort of like that lover's scorn kind of thing. You almost feel like you've been slighted by her in a way you don't want to. Like, you want her to notice you. You want to be with her kind of deal, and she's just like, yeah, not my type. Go pound sand. That really was what it feels like. That, or you want some kind of monetary gain out of it. I don't know, I can't decide on the two. But anyway, I've got to say, somebody needs to go through her entire feed and look for certain people who have liked everything. Like a good majority, a good chunk of things like, you know, her sex stuff and her lewds. And then just ask them, like, by any chance, do you ever, you know, donate to her? Just to see how many people actually don't, or how many people actually do. And then we can go ahead and go, look, you know, you've got a whole list of people that do the exact same thing as Brianna. What makes her so different? Is it because her name means something vaguely in the world? I mean, heck, you know, you talk to anybody who was pro Gamergator, and they just roll your eyes when you mention her name, like, oh my gosh, not her again. Meanwhile, the anti-Gamergator crowd, oh, she's, you know, they'll hold her up like some kind of goddess almost. Sometimes. But anyway. Yeah, I guess that's about all I got on this. There's nothing else to say. It's very weak. It's not that big of a thing. And it is by far, I think, the worst thing. But hey, there's actually proof with this one. Most of those Me Too's don't even bother to provide you proof. They just say, I'm effectively harassed at this con, and I'm so tired of it. It like happens all the dang time. Meanwhile, you're looking at the chick going, there's no way anybody even wanted to come close to you if they didn't have to, if you're going to yell sexual harassment. If anything, they play games with you, like D&D or something, because you're a cool person, but that's about it. Anyway, if that's, you know, but this one has proof to back it up. Proof that Brianna Wu followed her and likes her lewds and her sex stories like some kind of creepy old guy in the bushes watching you through your window. So what do you think? Do you think this is, I don't know, maybe Jay has a case here? I got nothing. I don't think so. Or do you think, you know, maybe this person wants something out of Brianna? Or you know, are they in the right? Let me know down in the comments below. Until then, I'll talk to y'all later. See ya. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, and always subscribe for more. And of course, there are other videos floating around somewhere on the screen, so click one of those and see if you can find something that suits your fancy. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.